Hello, so let's just get straight into the video today rather than babbling about random stuff. So today we'll be turning this basic sketch of a Tyrannosaurus into a pretty detailed and complex art. So first, for line arts or ink arts, you need to realize where the light is coming from for the reference of the drawing. So the light will be coming from around here, so the shadows will be around in these and these parts of the body of the structure of the body. My bad. So let's begin. Let me shatter some of the shadows real quick. Okay, now that that part of the mouth is done, we can also continue and go below the mouth as well to perform the shadow arts and other thing. What the fuck is a shadow art? What did I just say? Alright, so let's begin. Also another tip, you don't need to be perfect in line arts. It can be messy, it can be a bit wrong at times, but as long as you get the depth and the darkness of the art correctly, it will be fine. So now that the under the neck of the part is done, so now that the neck part is done, we'll be continuing on here, this sides, and it will be quite lighter than the neck part because the neck has direct shadow from the jaw and from the light source as well. This will be a little bit lighter, but yeah, still. About the process of this, you really need to do nothing about it. You just need to draw some lines and draw them lines in a particular order which the body is bending in, so they'll look natural instead of whatever the word for non-natural is. Artificial, right? My brain sometimes hangs. Alright, so now that we're done with the shadows, I'd like to lighten up the edges a little bit because, yeah, the edges are quite thick on dinosaurs. Alright, let us go to the other half of the dinosaur and finish our boy up. Wait, pause, that sounds wrong. Remember that the light source is coming from this angle so that the skull would also cast a shadow around this part, but not this part because the light can hit this part. Get me? I need to draw a little bit of lighter lines downwards, so I'll be using a, what do you call it, thinner pen, yeah. See, no matter how many lines I draw with a thinner pen, it won't get that dark. But if I do that with a thicker pen, it will easily get too dark. It looks more like a mountain, but I'm not here to roast my own art, so yeah. Alright, so we can proceed on the lower jaw part. Now this part has lights on it, so we will be going very light on it. Mostly not too light, but you get me. Now this part would be slightly darker than the rest of the part because this exact part is casting a shadow on itself, so right. Alright, yeah, I forgot to say, but let's just begin with the upper jaw where the light is directly hitting, so we won't go too dark, we won't go too light. Also, once again, I'd like to state that I draw quite roughly. My lines will not be perfect. As you can see, these are quite messy lines, but you can also make perfect lines to draw this. It's not necessary to have absolute garbage type of lines here, but yeah, whatever works for you is better. Alright, so now that's done. I'd like to go towards the tongue of the dinosaur. Wait, that also sounds a bit wrong. I think I fucked up a little bit, but alright. We'll fix it later, because why not? Now let us just fill in this part of the area, and oh lord, my pen has decided to leak. Well, even women leak when they see me. Alright, so those are the results we got with a half-empty brush pen, and I think we'll need to fix the tongue a little bit as well. I don't know how to do it though. Oh, wait a sec. I'll do it later on. Okay, so now that the dinosaur is almost done, other than the tongue, I fucked it up. Not literally. But yeah, let's go and create the particles of scream. We're gonna make the echo be visible of his scream, so yeah, the closer we are to the dinosaur, the darker the particles will be. This is quite eminent in comics, if you guys ever noticed. Alright, so currently it looks too empty, so we'll be drawing lines outside from the frame as well. Well, that's gonna be a bit dramatic for me, so let's just make it a time lapse, please. So now that those outer lines are done, all of the attention goes on the dinosaur and the main subject of the drawing. So now we'll just be making a bit of lines a bit darker and adding a little bit of more details to make the drawing finalized, and well, that would be it for this. Let's just make another time lapse. You can just skip 10 seconds if you want to, please. Well, I guess now we're done. We messed up on like this part a little bit because the roar effect and the sound effect got overlapped, but yeah, I guess we can still fix it with a white pen, maybe? Can we? Probably not, it'll just make it more shiny. But oh well, a little bit of mistakes happen. We learn for the next time. But alright, that's it for today's video. I'll meet you again in the next one. I hope I did a good job in editing, and I hope it was a good video. Well, goodbye.